Hello everyone and welcome to my Highlight channel. I'm so glad that you're here.
My darling, do you believe you truly deserve the best that life has to offer? Love that nourishes you, peace that stays with you, joy that fills every breath. Pause for a moment and feel that question inside your heart. Because everything in your world, the people you meet, the chances that appear, even the energy that greets you when you wake, begins with the way you see yourself. The way you see yourself is the way you experience life. You are the artist, and life is the canvas. Every belief you hold becomes a brushstroke, every word a color, every thought a shape that builds the picture of your world. When you believe you are not enough, the picture feels small and dim. When you believe you are worthy, radiant, deserving, everything around you begins to glow. The light you see in life is the light you allow yourself to see within. Your self-concept is the foundation of your reality. It is not arrogance, it is awareness. It is the lens through which all of life is interpreted. You can desire love, success, abundance, but if deep inside you hold the belief, I don't deserve it, the universe, in its loving obedience, simply reflects that belief back to you. Life always says yes. If you think, I never get what I want, life says yes. If you think, I attract everything I need with ease, life says yes again. The question is, what do you want life to agree with today? So many people walk through their days reciting silent affirmations of limitation. I'm unlucky. I'm too old. It's too late for me. Good things happen to others, not to me. These are affirmations, too negative ones. They build walls between you and your good. But the beautiful truth is that walls can be torn down the moment you decide to change the story. Let's take a breath together. Place your hand gently on your heart and feel it beating steady, alive, faithful. That rhythm is proof that you are supported by something greater than you. Whisper softly, I am worthy of all the love and joy life offers me. Again, slower. Let it settle into every cell. Feel how your body relaxes as your mind receives new instructions. This is how reprogramming begins, one loving thought at a time. You see, you don't have to fight to deserve good things. You don't have to beg for love or struggle for happiness. You simply need to allow them by believing you are worthy of them. The universe is abundant, overflowing, generous beyond measure, but it can only pour into a vessel that is open. Self-love opens the vessel. Self-love is not vanity, it is sanity. It is not selfishness, it is self-respect. When you truly love yourself, you send out a vibration that says, I am valuable. And everything in life, people, opportunities, circumstances, responds to that frequency. Self-love is magnetic. It draws to you what resonates with your wholeness. Think of yourself as a magnet of light. When you love yourself, you polish that magnet. You clear away old fears, doubts, comparisons. You no longer chase love. Love finds you. You no longer force happiness. Joy flows naturally. You stop trying to prove your worth because you already know you are worthy. Each morning, when you look in the mirror, look not for flaws, but for evidence of life. Smile at your reflection and say, "Good morning, I love you. I really, really love you." Speak it aloud. It may feel strange at first, but remember, every new truth feels awkward until it feels familiar. Every time you say those words, you are rewriting the language of your subconscious mind. You are telling yourself, "I am safe with me." The world outside you can be unpredictable, but the love inside you can be constant. You are the one companion you will have for the rest of your life, so speak to yourself kindly. Treat yourself as someone you love deeply. When you make a mistake, forgive yourself instantly. When you feel tired, rest without guilt. When you doubt, remind yourself, "I am learning, I am growing, and I am doing the best I can with the understanding I have today." Every time you choose love over judgment, peace over panic, compassion over criticism, you strengthen the foundation of your self-concept. You start to live from a place of enoughness. You stop shrinking to please others. You begin to glow from within, and that glow becomes your power. Because the truth is, you cannot give what you do not have. If your cup is empty, you will pour from exhaustion. But when your cup overflows with self-love, every interaction becomes a gift. The world feels safer, kinder, lighter, because it is mirroring the new energy you carry. Let's do a small reflection together. Ask yourself gently, what do I believe about myself when no one is watching? Do you believe you are lovable? Do you believe you are capable? Do you believe life supports you? If not, that's okay. Awareness is the first step to transformation. You can choose again, right now, in this moment. Say softly, "I am willing to see myself differently. I am ready to believe I deserve the best in life." That willingness opens the door for miracles. You don't need to know how. The how belongs to the universe. Your job is only to say yes, yes to new thoughts, yes to new energy, yes to a new version of you. And remember, life does not respond to begging or worry. It responds to belief. When you begin to believe you are worthy of all good things, you start to act like it, speak like it, walk like it. You start choosing differently. You say no to what drains you. You say yes to what uplifts you. You honor your time, your energy, your heart. That is how you re-educate the world on how to treat you by how you treat yourself. Write this somewhere you can see it every day. I am worthy of love. I am worthy of joy. I am worthy of the best that life can offer. Let those words become your personal mantra. Say them when you wake up. Say them when you feel insecure. Say them when you go to bed. Consistency creates transformation. The mind loves repetition. Every time you repeat a loving affirmation, you lay down a new pathway in your brain. Over time, those pathways become your new default setting. Suddenly you find yourself responding to life with more calm, more confidence, more grace. That's not luck, that's self-concept mastery. So, my love, what if today you made a simple promise to yourself, not to be perfect, not to fix everything overnight, but just to be kinder to yourself, to choose gentler words, To appreciate one small thing about yourself every day. It could be your creativity, your patience, your resilience, or simply your willingness to keep going, because every act of appreciation strengthens your inner light. Every kind thought toward yourself becomes a small prayer to the universe saying, I am ready to receive more good. And the universe always answers that prayer. Always. Maybe you've spent years feeling unseen, unheard, or unloved. But tonight, in this very moment, you can choose again. You can become the love you've been searching for. You can decide that you are done waiting for someone else to approve of you. You can decide that your own approval is enough. So, close your eyes for a second. Take a slow, deep breath and whisper from your soul, I deserve the best in life. Feel how the words vibrate inside you. That vibration is your new beginning. You are aligning with the truth that has always been there. You were never unworthy. You were only unaware. Life loves you. Life has always loved you. And the moment you start loving yourself in return, everything begins to change. The world opens, hearts open, opportunities open because you are finally open. So keep listening, my dear. Stay with me, because in the next part, we're going even deeper into the practical ways you can embody this love, activate it every morning, and let it guide your entire day. You'll discover how to turn self-love into daily power, how to transform your vibration into abundance, and how to live from the quiet certainty that you truly deserve the best in life. Take a breath, smile gently, and hold that truth in your heart. We'll continue this journey together in just a moment. Have you ever felt like you're outgrowing your own story, like the person you once were no longer fits who you're becoming? That is not a crisis, my darling. That is a sacred awakening. It means your soul is ready to step into its next level of truth. The life you desire is calling, and the only thing standing between you and that life is the version of you that still believes you can't have it. We cannot walk into a new chapter while clinging to the old pages. We must be willing to let go of the past to create space for the new. You cannot carry the old version of yourself into a new reality. The universe is always expanding, and so are you. Every moment invites you to release what no longer serves the fear, the guilt, the outdated stories of not being enough, and to step boldly into who you are meant to be. You see, every identity is a collection of thoughts, habits, and emotional patterns that you've repeated long enough to call me. But you are not your patterns. You are not your mistakes. You are not the opinions of others. You are consciousness itself, ever evolving, ever renewing, ever free. When I speak of releasing the old self, I'm not asking you to reject who you were. I'm asking you to thank her. To thank that version of you for surviving, for doing the best she could with what she knew, for keeping you safe when you didn't know another way. Gratitude is the bridge that transforms the old into wisdom. You cannot hate your way into healing. You must love yourself into freedom. So tonight, I invite you to whisper softly, I release all unworthiness. I now welcome a higher version of myself. Feel that sentence. Don't just say it. Close your eyes and imagine shedding the heavy coat of guilt, doubt, and limitation that you've been wearing for years. See yourself stepping out of it lighter, softer, freer. See that old coat dissolve into golden light as the universe smiles, whispering, "Welcome home." This is the art of rebirth. Every breath you take is a chance to begin again. You are not the same person you were yesterday. Your cells have renewed, your heart has learned, your consciousness has expanded. Every day is a new invitation from life to step forward with more courage, more love, more openness. But sometimes we hold on to the old because it feels familiar. Even pain can feel like home when we've lived in it long enough. The mind says, "I know this hurt, I can predict it." But healing requires unpredictability. Growth requires surrender. So I ask you, gently, what are you still holding on to that is asking to be released? A belief that you are too old? A story that says you always fail? A memory that tells you love hurts? It's time to lay those burdens down. Imagine now that you are standing before a mirror. Behind your reflection are the layers of all your past selves. The child who was scared, the teenager who felt unseen, the adult who tried so hard to be enough. One by one, thank them. Tell them, you did well. You can rest now. Then look into your own eyes and affirm, I am free. I am new. I am ready. Every time you forgive yourself, every time you stop criticizing yourself, you dissolve another layer of the old self. Forgiveness is the most powerful act of release. When you say, I forgive myself for ever believing I wasn't enough, you reclaim all the energy that was trapped in the past. That energy returns to you as creativity, peace, vitality. And remember, you do not release through force, you release through love. The more gently you approach yourself, the easier it becomes to let go. Just as a flower opens not by pulling its petals apart, but by relaxing into sunlight, you will open into your new self by relaxing into love. Now, let's talk about the next stage, rewriting your inner story. Because after you release, there must be renewal. The mind cannot live in a vacuum. It needs a new narrative to follow. Most people live inside a story that was written for them by someone else. Parents, teachers, culture, pain. That story often begins with limitation and ends with disappointment. But you, my love, are the author. And tonight, you can choose to write a new story. Take a deep breath and imagine your life as a book. On one page are all the old phrases. I'm unlucky, love is hard, money never stays, I'm not talented enough. That book has served its purpose. It has taught you valuable lessons. But now, you are ready for a sequel. And this one begins with, I am loved, supported, and living a joyful life. Your thoughts shape your world. When you tell a new story often enough, your subconscious begins to accept it as truth. The mind doesn't question what's repeated, it simply obeys. So start repeating the story of your highest self. Speak it out loud. Write it in your journal. Visualize it as if it's already real. Because to the subconscious, Imagination is reality. When you rewrite your story, write in the present tense. Don't say, I will be happy one day. Say, I am happy now. Don't say, I hope to be loved. Say, I am surrounded by love. Don't say, I'm trying to change. Say, I am transforming beautifully. Every time you speak as if it's already true, you align your vibration with that reality, and the universe cannot resist responding. I want you to remember something essential. Your story doesn't define you. You define your story. You can choose to identify with pain, or you can choose to identify with power. You can repeat the story of being the victim, or you can rise as the hero. Both are available, but only one sets you free. If you want your life to shift, your story must shift first. When you start telling yourself new things, I am capable, I am loved, I am guided, I am supported, your brain begins to create new neural pathways. Your decisions change, your posture changes, your energy changes. Suddenly, you find yourself taking opportunities you used to doubt, speaking words of confidence instead of fear. That's how transformation happens, not overnight, but word by word, thought by thought, belief by belief. So tonight, or whenever you're ready, sit down with your journal and write, My new story begins today. Then describe yourself as the person you choose to be. Write about your health, your love life, your abundance, your peace. Don't censor it. Don't question it. Just let it flow like a love letter from your higher self. Let your new story sound like this. I am radiant and full of light. I am loved deeply and effortlessly. I am grateful for every breath, every blessing, every lesson. Opportunities flow to me with ease. I am healthy, joyful, and abundant. Life supports me in every possible way. Read your new story aloud every morning and before you sleep. That's when your subconscious is most receptive in those quiet moments between waking and dreaming. You are training your inner world to expect goodness. And remember, what you expect, you attract. You might wonder, but what if I don't believe it yet? That's okay. Belief grows through repetition. You don't plant a seed and demand fruit the next morning. You water it daily. You nurture it. You trust it. Soon enough, the first green sprout appears, and that sprout is hope. You are not pretending when you affirm. You are practicing alignment. You are rehearsing your new vibration. Every time you repeat your story of love and abundance, you tune your energy to the frequency where those things already exist. And once your energy matches that frequency, miracles happen naturally. So let's take a moment now. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath. Feel your old story falling away like dust in the sunlight. Feel your new story rising clear, luminous, full of promise. Whisper softly, I release the past. I now welcome the highest version of myself. That's it. You don't need to force it. You just need to be willing. Willing to see yourself differently. Willing to believe that life is eager to bless you. Willing to live as if your good is already here, because it is. Your only job is to allow it. And as we move forward, I want you to hold this thought close. You are not who you used to be, and that is something to celebrate. Every moment you choose love over fear, faith over doubt, peace over struggle, you are rewriting your destiny. Well, my beautiful friend, let's take a gentle breath together. Place your hand over your heart for a moment. Feel that rhythm inside your chest, constant, faithful, quietly keeping you alive. That pulse is proof that life itself believes you are worthy of being here. You are loved, you are supported, and you are already enough. When we begin to live from that space, a space of gratitude and worthiness, we start vibrating at the frequency where abundance naturally flows. You see, gratitude is not just a polite habit. It is a frequency, a vibration, a bridge between what you have and what you desire. When you say thank you are announcing to the universe, I already have enough. And that statement of enoughness tells life, you can give me more, because life loves a grateful receiver. Life expands for those who notice its gifts. Gratitude is the song that opens the gates of abundance. Many people wake up and immediately begin rehearsing their problems, replaying worries, debts, disappointments. They wonder why their days feel heavy. But when you start your day with thank you, life, for this new morning, everything changes. You are no longer begging the world to give. You are acknowledging what already is. Gratitude transforms your energy from lack to fullness, from complaint to celebration, from scarcity to overflow. I want you to remember this. What you focus on grows. When you focus on what's missing, you strengthen lack. When you focus on what's working, you multiply grace. The universe does not respond to need, it responds to energy. And gratitude is the highest, purest energy of all. Every night, before you sleep, take just a few quiet moments to name 3 things you're grateful for. Maybe it's your breath. Maybe it's a small act of kindness. Maybe it's the roof above you or the softness of your pillow. Gratitude doesn't need to be grand. It just needs to be sincere. As you whisper, thank you, thank you, thank you, feel your heart expand. That expansion is abundance being born inside you. In the morning, greet the day with reverence. Stretch, smile, and whisper, thank you, life, for this new day and new opportunities. Don't wait for good things to happen to feel grateful. Feel grateful first, and good things will follow. Because gratitude doesn't come after abundance. Gratitude creates abundance. Repeat with me softly. I am thankful for the love and abundance that surround me. Life supports me in every possible way. Feel the truth of it. Even when you cannot see it, life is supporting you. The air that fills your lungs, the ground beneath your feet, the beating of your heart, all proof that you are cared for by something vast and loving. When you practice gratitude daily, your frequency becomes magnetic. People start smiling at you more. Opportunities find you without effort. Solutions appear where once there were problems. Gratitude doesn't just change what you see, it changes how you see. It replaces anxiety with calm, judgment with appreciation, fear with trust. Now, let's talk about something equally important: relationships. Every person you meet is a mirror reflecting your inner beliefs. When someone loves you deeply, they are reflecting the love you've cultivated for yourself. When someone triggers pain, they are showing you the areas within that still need tenderness. Others are not here to complete us or to harm us. They are here to reveal us, to reveal what within us still asks for love. When you look at your relationships through this lens, you stop blaming and start awakening. You no longer say, "They made me feel this way." Instead, you ask, "What part of me is being shown right now?" If someone criticizes you and you feel crushed, it might be the part of you that still believes you are not good enough. That's not a reason to judge yourself. It's an invitation to heal. So, the next time someone hurts or frustrates you, take a breath. Instead of reacting, whisper quietly in your heart, "Thank you for the lesson. Thank you for showing me where I still need to love myself more." That simple shift moves you from resentment to empowerment. You step out of the victim role and into your divine authority. Because when you understand the mirror of relationships, you stop giving your power away. And here's the beautiful paradox. When you love yourself, you begin attracting people who reflect that same energy. When you respect yourself, you naturally magnetize respect. When you nurture yourself, others will meet you at that vibration. Others reflect the love I have for myself. This is not just a beautiful idea, it is a spiritual law. The outer world always mirrors the inner world. That's why self-love is not just a private act, it's the foundation of all loving relationships. You teach others how to love you by the way you love yourself. When you honor your needs, speak kindly to yourself, and set healthy boundaries, you radiate a signal that says, "I am worthy of tenderness." The people who cannot meet you there simply fall away, not out of rejection, but out of resonance. You begin to live surrounded by mirrors that reflect kindness, respect, and care. You might notice that the more you heal, the calmer your world becomes. The conversations soften. The conflicts fade faster. The same situations that used to upset you no longer have that power. That's not luck, that's growth. You have changed the inner vibration, and therefore the outer reflection changes too. Now, let's move to something that ties it all together: the belief that you deserve all the good that life has to offer. Because everything begins and ends with worthiness. Gratitude opens the door, love cleans the mirror, but worthiness allows the blessing to enter. If you do not feel deserving, you will unconsciously reject the very things you ask for. You can say affirmations all day, but if your heart whispers, "Not me, not yet, not enough," nothing sticks. So let's shift that right now. Let's anchor a new truth. Whisper softly with me, "I now deserve love, success, joy, and abundance." Again, I now deserve love, success, joy, and abundance. You might feel resistance at first. That's okay. That resistance is simply an old voice, the voice of fear, of conditioning, of someone who once made you believe you were less. But that voice is not truth. The truth is that you are a divine expression of life itself, and life does not create anything unworthy. As you say your affirmation, imagine a golden light surrounding you, warm, radiant, protective. That light is the universe's love, wrapping you in the awareness of your own value. See that light flowing through every area of your life, your health, your finances, your relationships, your dreams. Every part of your being glows with I am worthy. Every breath you take affirms, I am ready. Worthiness is not something you earn through perfection. Worthiness is your birthright. You were born enough, you remain enough, and you will always be enough. When you finally believe this, the struggle ends. You no longer chase, you attract. You no longer beg, you allow. You no longer fear, you trust. Repeat your affirmation every morning and night. Write it on a note, keep it near your bed, or say it when you brush your teeth. The mind learns through repetition, and the heart learns through feeling. So say it slowly, meaningfully, as if it's the most loving promise you've ever made to yourself. When you affirm, I deserve, you're not demanding, you're remembering. You're remembering who you are, a divine being, perfectly designed to receive love, joy, success, and abundance. And as you live in that remembrance, life begins to pour blessings through doors you didn't even know existed. Take another deep breath now. Feel the gratitude in your heart expanding. Feel the mirrors of your relationships softening. Feel the worthiness anchoring in your soul. This is what alignment feels like. This peaceful certainty that you don't have to fight for your good. You simply have to receive it, because everything you've ever wanted, love, peace, joy, prosperity, it's all waiting at the same frequency. The frequency of gratitude, love, and worthiness. The more you dwell there, the more miracles become your normal. And now, my dear one, as we come to the close of this beautiful journey, take a soft breath and let your shoulders relax. You don't have to fix, chase, or prove anything. You don't need to rearrange the world outside of you. You simply need to uplift the image you hold of yourself within. The outer world is only ever a mirror. When you see yourself with more love, life reflects that love right back. When you treat yourself with gentleness, life becomes gentle with you. When you believe in your worth, the whole universe agrees. Whisper with me now, feeling each word land deep in your heart. As I love, honor, and believe in myself, I attract all the love, happiness, and success that life has to offer. Life loves me, and so do I. Let that affirmation become your new inner rhythm. Let it echo quietly through every action, every breath, every thought you carry into tomorrow. And as you move through your day, ask yourself softly, what belief am I reflecting into the world right now? How can I love myself a little deeper today? What good am I ready to receive? Because the moment you ask these questions, life begins to answer. Remember, transformation doesn't happen in a single leap. It unfolds through small, loving moments of awareness. Each morning, look into the mirror and smile. I am enough. I am loved. Midday, pause for one mindful breath and remind yourself, I am worthy. And before bed, whisper, thank you, life, for every reflection of love today. Carry these simple practices with you. They are the seeds of a new reality. Because when you truly believe in yourself, life cannot help but believe in you.
Thank you so much for listening and supporting my show. If you have any questions or any ideas, feel free to leave them in the comments below. I would love to hear your ideas, and I'm so excited to connect with you.